everybody, my name is Eric Hopkins and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're finding me for the very first time or if you're a returning viewer and you've not yet done so, please click that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content right here on this channel. So The Mandalorian Season 3 has been a big mystery about when it's going to be going into production. Obviously, we've gotten the conclusion of production for the Book of Boba Fett that is going to be coming out first on Disney+, starring Tamara Morrison, and possibly even Din Djarin, the Mandalorian himself, may make an appearance in that show as well as Grogu, Baby Yoda himself. We'll have to wait and see on that. But the speculation has been, when is The Mandalorian Season 3 going to start? Now we may have a little bit of news that maybe it's actually now already started. So let's go over here and check out the report from the Direct. The Mandalorian Season 3 reportedly has started production. There have been conflicting reports regarding the status of The Mandalorian Season 3's production. Initial word suggested that the Emmy-nominated series would pick back up immediately following the conclusion of the Book of Boba Fett shoot, which culminated in the spring. There have been substantial rumors alleging that The Mandalorian's next season has been in production for some time, though other outlets have claimed that no footage has been shot as a result of Obi-Wan Kenobi's production. So where do things really stand for Mando and his friends? A concrete release window has yet to be established, though a recent leak indicates that spring 2022 may be the target. Should that be the case, a new report indicates that such a time frame could indeed still be in the cards. Let's see here. American cinematographer has reported that The Mandalorian Season 3 has officially started production. In a piece discussing ILM's development of the volume, Season 3 was mentioned alongside the Book of Boba Fett and Obi-Wan Kenobi as Lucasfilm series making use of the technology in Los Angeles. Additionally, it was noted that another stagecraft set was built for Pinewood Studios in London, where Andor is currently under production. So they've been building a lot of these volumes to kind of continue to use in Hollywood productions here, most particularly Lucasfilm Productions. So where do things stand for Mando's next adventure? As was previously mentioned, there have been many conflicting reports on the status of The Mandalorian Season 3. Cinelink's Jordan Mason claimed that work for The Mandalorian has been underway for quite some time actually, potentially in ways that might extend beyond just a third season. That's great news. Kessel Run Transmissions corroborated the report at the time, and other sources suggested that parts of Season 3 were shot concurrently with the Book of Boba Fett. That would make a lot of sense actually. However, Collider ran a piece suggesting The Mandalorian would not begin production until the later months of 2021, with Kenobi's use of the volume in LA cited as the reason. In this event, a spring release for Season 3 would be a virtual impossibility. So what's really the deal? American Cinematographer is a reputable source, as are the others mentioned. Interesting to note, in the verbiage in ASC's report, which said Boba Fett and Obi-Wan, quote, will use the same volume initially built for The Mandalorian, the wording suggests that the outlet received their information some time ago, as the Book of Boba Fett is known to have wrapped. With this in mind, it's conceivable that indications of The Mandalorian Season 3 being neck-deep in production are accurate and things are proceeding as Jon Favreau had foreseen. Boba Fett will effectively serve as The Mandalorian Season 2.5, and running Season 3 shortly after the former's first season finishes streaming will be the perfect way to keep fans engaged with the story. It's becoming a convoluted situation, but all signs point to The Mandalorian Season 3 being well underway. Before long, the Beskar-wearing gunslinger will grace our TV screens once more. So good. This is good news to me. Again, assuming all this is accurate, all this has not been officially confirmed, but if the rumors apparently here are true, it sounds like The Mandalorian Season 3 has officially begun some sort of production, and we're going to be hopefully getting it sooner rather than later, and it sounds like they're shooting for a spring 2022 release date after the Book of Boba Fett has wrapped up its initial first season. So in that case, great. And if they could continue this sort of a schedule, I think that would be a great thing for The Mandalorian moving forward, and as well as the Book of Boba Fett. Because if you could get another season of the Book of Boba Fett coming out in December of 2022, and you could do Mandalorian in the spring of 2023, and you could continue to do that in a cyclical nature here, and continue the story, and if you could get Ahsoka up and running, which I know Dave Filoni has been writing that series, you could get it to maybe come out in the summer or the fall, get the Rangers of the New Republic to come out in either the other one, summer or fall, and then you could have this Mandalorian storyline with all these 4 different shows, assuming the new Rangers show has not been officially canceled. Still some debate about that, but we'll see. I'd like to see Harrison Dula take over the Gina Carano role if they will have to do that and take out Cara Dune. But I'd still like to maybe see Cara Dune come back personally, but that's my opinion. But notwithstanding, if you could get these 4 shows to come out during winter, spring, fall, and summer, if you could get all these shows one each season, you could have, conceivably the Mandalorian storyline being told in all 4 of these shows that are going to be interlinked together all year round, and that could be something that maybe Lucasfilm is thinking about doing. Obviously, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is doing a lot of that sort of thing with the Disney Plus shows that they're doing interweaved with their movies, and they can be, doing, projects all year round. And of course, Star Wars is going to have Obi-Wan. They got the Bad Batch currently running on Disney Plus right now. They got Star Wars Visions. They've got Lando coming out. They've got the Acolyte. They've got all these different shows that they're going to be running simultaneously. So I think the plan eventually is for Lucasfilm to have Star Wars content year-round, much like the Marvel Cinematic Universe is doing it for their Marvel brand over there. And I think that's going to be great for consumers of Disney Plus. All the people who are subscribed to that service is going to be rewarded greatly when it comes to those 2 franchises. And I think it's smart. Now, you do run the risk of oversaturation, but I think people who love Star Wars, people who love Marvel, and DC is going to be doing the same sort of thing. People who love these properties are not going to care how much you're giving them. They're going to just be like, all right, I want to watch it all. And I'm one of those guys. I'm very excited to see what all they've got in store for us, and I'm hoping that The Mandalorian Season 3 will be coming not too long after the Book of Boba Fett, so we can continue this storyline, and we don't have to wait much longer, even though, if rumors are true, as I said, Din Djarin and Grogu may be appearing in the Book of Boba Fett anyway to kind of bridge the gap between seasons 2 and 3, and we'll see what they do here. But I cannot wait to see where Star Wars is taking this. It feels like with Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau behind the wheel of these shows, for the most part, it seems like they're going to have a cohesive storyline. And Jon Favreau has all the experience in the world when it comes to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, as he's the director who started the whole thing with Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2, and he's had his hands, I'm sure, in productions as well and certain meetings and things like that over there. So it's great to see, and he's a visionary director in his own right. So I can't wait to see where they're going to take all this. But the real question here is, guys, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that The Mandalorian Season 3 has officially begun production? Do you think this is a lot of hogwash and maybe there's no real substantial evidence here that that's actually taking place? It's up for debate right now, but we'll see what happens. So comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content right here on this channel. And until my next video, guys, take care.